as we move on to our second match of the evening, it is under dual threat rules when the Hounds of Aegis takes on this team, the Deadshot gang. And in fact, it's fitting that the show is called Global Grudge, because the reason this match is taking place is because these two teams on a recent ANW show actually competed against each other. And it was on that event where the Deadshot gang walked out with the victory. And these two teams saw another opportunity. The Hounds saw an opportunity to get some justice. But tonight, it's under dual threat rules, which means no count out, no disqualification. The best team wins. And as we see Bulldozer right there, and Phantom, you guys that have been holding it down for CSW for a hot minute, both former champs in their own right, successful with the tag team, even some success as single competitors as well. And are they ready to face the Hounds? Here they are. Nathan Vaughn, David Slade. You guys that are clearly walking in on a mission, walking in on a purpose. And I had the chance to speak with one of these individuals, both of these guys, before they got started. And they said what happened last time is not going to happen again. And that management made a severe mistake making this matchup no disqualification and no countout. They vowed to hurt these guys. They vowed to prove to the Deadshot gang that they're not the only one that can have the final kill here. They mentioned that the Deadshot gang got lucky the last time. They mentioned that the Deadshot gang, for as good as they are, on their best day, can't beat the Hounds here. So can the Hounds of Aegis prove that point right against Deadshot gang? We're about to find out momentarily. David Slade, Mason Vaughn representing ANW Apex Nexus Wrestling here tonight. This should be a good one. Phantom, David Slade kicking this matchup off. And here we go, and we're already seeing what I'm talking about. David Slade rushing into Phantom. Phantom realizing that, probably overheard the word or the rumor mill before this matchup, and these two teams not wasting any time whatsoever. Look at that. Oh, nice clothesline there. Had to go for a stomp there, nice counter. That kick to the back of the leg. And I think that's the beautiful thing about rematches like this. You start learning even just the intricacies of your opponent. How they stand, how they move, affect what strike is about to come next. Insecurity miss. Got to go for something there. Jump up and over, go Phantom. Roll through. DDT call. Cover made. Quick cover. Kick out at not even a one count, but you got to think for Phantom, that was doing nothing more than sending a message. Sending a message to the Hound that we beat you before. We got no problem beating you again. And look at it. Oh, nice forearm shot right to the head there, right to the back step. And again, quick cover, one count. And that may be a little bit telling. Maybe some residual damage done in their previous encounter. And now these two teams with the settler, potentially settler. I don't know what ANW is going to be cracking up over there, man. It's a wild cat. Shout out to ANW, Apex Nexus Wrestling. Check them out on Twitch. And, of course, the vibe up on YouTube. But anyway, Phantom, kick out at two, or kick out at one, I should say. David Slade is in trouble here, having to roll out to the apron, but Phantom rolls right behind him, drops him. Drops him down hard on the apron, off into the barricade. And now look at this, putting him up on the barricade, catching him with a knee. Mason standing on the inside of the ring, and Phantom. Mason Vaughn was looking over at Phantom in that exchange. And by checking out Phantom, he missed. Maven coming in, but thank goodness for Bulldozer having the wherewithal to attack Mason and to allow Phantom to get back to his feet. Phantom now sending David back in the ring. Mason trying to go for the attack, not happening. We're going to call him up to his feet here. And look at this. Oh, excellent knee strike by Phantom. And Phantom now going high risk. 2 for 2, taking out the Hounds here. To the top rope go Phantom. Off of that inverted Phoenix Splash. Great high risk awareness, high risk offense on the part of Phantom, and a kick at it too. And if anything, I do know that Deadshot gang are not afraid to go to war. I remember Phantom in his 3 stages of hell match against Murphy. Back at ANW Genesis, I've seen Bulldozer go to war in TLC matches and other wars of plenty across ACW. Tonight may be no different at the rate that these two teams are starting off. Neckbreaker, powerbomb combination, good job on the part of Phantom staying in place. David Slade kicking out at 2. And now look at the strength of Bulldozer. Triple gut rake, suplexes, and David Slade ain't got nowhere to go but down to the mat. And here comes Mason Vaughn, trying to go for a boot, not happening. Back into the corner goes Mason. But the Bulldozer, down right on top of his own partner on top of that. Great work on the part of Bulldozer. Tag is made back into Phantom. Up to the middle rope, especially after, the top rope, especially after all that weight, came crashing down on Slade. Inverted Phoenix Splash again, that time Mason Vaughn jumping in, making the save. Anthony now trying to fight them all. Look at it. Strike heavy. Then Mason off the rope and catches the knee for good measure. And Phantom lining up David Slade, looking to continue the kick right to the knee, driving him face down. Calling him up to his feet. Ain't nothing good here. Could be sitting there thinking kill shot. Is he going to hit? Oh, no, excellent form right to the face. And look at that, right into the Pele kick. Simple move, effective. Sending Bulldozer to the outside or down to the floor. Go David Slade. Cover and a kick out at 2, and that was smart on the part of Slade. He realized he was in trouble, had one move that he had to hit to turn this matchup around. Nice job off the Pele kick. And they had Phantom in the corner, was probably thinking about some double team action here, but Phantom showing his toughness, gets out of things. Ooh. And the shooting star press, and Mason tossing in the trash can. And look at Phantom going to go take care of the problem. Excellent work there. Trying to go 2 for 2. Ooh, nice counter there on the part of Slade. Mason did just enough. Mason did just enough to allow for David to turn the tide with the powerbomb through the trash can. Nasty work and the kick out at 2 on the part of Phantom. And you can't help but to commend Mason in this situation. For the second time in his matchup, he gave enough breathing room for David Slade to recover. But the problem is, it seemed that David Slade up until now was not able to properly follow up. But off of 3 knees, that might be a knockout blow and a kick out at 2. And now wrenching the head and neck. Continuing the offense that was allowed to begin thanks to Mason. Over the corner, his right hand. Tag is made to Mason. Backbreaker. And Mason for the first time legally in this matchup gets the Phantom with a nasty elbow. Off the head and neck, bending it backward, and a kick out at 2 there. They're going to go in and kick the head repeatedly. Mason in this situation. Now Dave cover up and kick out at 2 right there. And now David Slade got a kendo stick in hand. Not going to get his couple shots in. On Phantom is perfectly legal in this environment. Mason now got the kendo stick and took a swing at Bulldozer. I mean, that split-second swing of that kendo stick, dropping Bulldozer, and then a shot to the ribs of Phantom. Oh, and then another shot right across the back and the spine. Oh, another shot. And Mason wearing out. Phantom with that kendo stick. Got him up high overhead. Powerbomb. Excellent work right there to kick out at 2. Back elbow right to the top of the head. I think they finally took the Hound a minute, but they got some breathing room. And, oh, man, got to go for a knee there. It was played a little bit off his target. Got out to Mason for being right there. And David Slade's still going to try to get something going for his team. Good job on the part of Mason, knocking Bulldozer off the apron. Brain buster by David Slade, still making himself useful in that situation. And a kick out at 2. I think the one thing I'm starting to like about the Hounds that I noticed is they're real strategic. I mean, you saw how Mason was moving earlier, opening doors, for his partner David to get in, and now we're get to see a little bit of double team action here. Oh, maybe not double team action, I should say, but quick tag back and forth between these guys. David Slade with the drop kicks off the shoulder to the gut, and Mason up top. Excellent splash off the top rope. 1, 2, might have him. No. Kick out at 2. Now Phantom trying to crawl. Phantom trying to crawl back, and now, Bulldozer caught him with the knee. Not letting it happen. They're trying to get knocked off the apron again. He's been getting knocked out off the apron all night by these guys. Ooh! Going right to the mid, the ring post. Down goes Phantom. Down goes Bulldozer. The outside now goes Mason. Back on the inside goes Phantom. And Mason got a steel chair. They're going to continue the work that he started earlier in this matchup. And another shot. 3 chair shots in a row. To the back, to the spine. Phantom who now having to crawl away, but Mason still got the chair and threw it right in the face of Phantom. Followed it up with the knee. And now look at that. Got the guillotine choke locked in. Bulldozer having to get in the mix. And that stomp to the leg opened the grip a bit. That way Phantom was able to escape. And Mason. Ooh. Right in the jaw. Maybe try to take a shot at Bulldozer. Bulldozer not letting that happen. Getting back to his side of the ring. But Phantom recovering, catches them with the knee. Davis in the mix now. Arm drag. Excellent work there. And now Mason follows it up. Shot right to the midsection. And gets them back on his side of the ring. Knee right to the head again. Bulldozer is getting sick and tired. He's getting knocked off his apron, but he's going to have to take it. And he gets knocked off the apron again. Mason tries to follow through. Back elbow from Phantom. Oh, backstab. And now, David Slade gets in and now getting combo work from Phantom, who catches him with the back elbow. In a rough situation is Phantom, who caught Mason with the knee, had to make a choice. And its choice paid off. Hamstring cutter to Slade. And now he got both men, or he had both men down, but no one to make a tag to. So Phantom is going to be on his own. Oh, wait a minute. He might not need to. Oh, now. You shot, that might be it. 2. Oh. Kick out at 2. In comes David Slade. Got a light 2 minute hand and the knee right to the jaw. And Bulldozer finally in this thing once again. Got the light 2 David Slade brought in. Mason gets cracked over the head. David Slade couldn't make it to help his partner in time. 1, 2. Oh, man, Mason kicks out of that one. Great awareness on the part of Phantom. Down goes David. Mason is in trouble. And now it's time to feel that strength and that power that Bulldozer has. For the second time off the gut-wrench suplex. And now the third time. Fisherman, Buster, David Slade up to the top rope there. Ooh, missed the cross body. Bulldozer fighting on both men. Clothesline. Roll through, block, Buster again to David Slade. And now Mason. Oh, nice. Mason able to get out of that one. To the top rope goes Mason. Splash. Ooh, splash, but he got the knees up right to the rib. Up over the shoulder goes Mason. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Bulldozer sends him to the outside, crashing down on his own partner. Bulldozer has made effective work of both men to their own detriment. For the second time using the other as a weapon. And Bulldozer grabbing a table. Slade got sent crashing into the steps. And this might spell bad news for Mason. Powerbomb off the apron, slung into it now. David Slade going for Bulldozer. Bulldozer got his head on a swivel, but shout out to Phantom for jumping in and taking out Slade. Back on the inside goes Mason. And they're going from bad to worse here. Mason is in trouble. Absolutely laid out here, and Bulldozer gonna get a couple of more shots in. Sending the head of Mason off the edge of that table. Just throw him off the rope there. Couldn't get it. Bulldozer sends him off into the corner. David Slade tried to jump in again. We're seeing that great double team, or attempt at double team, or offense, or stalling offense, however you want to call it. And Bulldozer now got the table. Got something evil for Mason, who's in a rough spot in the corner, and in the wrong corner. On top of that, Bulldozer could be thinking superplex right to that table, but Mason fights it off. Excellent work there, and Phantom, great awareness, sends Mason crashing to the table. Inverted Phoenix Blast from Phantom. Great ring positioning, great ring awareness, all coming into play right there. Mason and Bulldozer got this one in the back end. This might be it. Oh wait, Slade, there's David. David Slade instantly breaking things up. Oh, sent Phantom flying off that one. Bulldozer now throwing shots here. Excellent straight right hand. And look at it, going for that Dragon Sleeper, but might just do enough to incapacitate David for the moment. Quick choking and a blocking of your windpipe will get you out of the way pronto. But Mason doing the same thing, applying all the pressure he can in just a brief second to stun his opponent. But Phantom back in it. Phantom is back in this one. Hook the leg. Oh, no, hook the arm, I should say. Heel shot connects, might have him, no. A 2 count. And this war continues. Up top goes Phantom, the inverted Phoenix Blast to Mason. Oh, wait a second. David Slade got him up. Oh, beats him into the feet, driving off the announce table with Phantom. Phantom and Mason, the two legal men, but David Slade is putting in work right now. Uh-oh. Not a good look for Phantom. David Slade sending Bulldozer off the apron. Slade looking to go. High risk, putting Phantom through the announce table. And this might be the end of the road here for the Deadshot gang. The Hounds said they were going to come to hurt the Deadshot gang. And they may have successfully done that and might walk away with the victory here. Shoulder to the midsection. Adding just a little more salt to the wound. Back in the corner goes Phantom. Uh-oh. And then looking good. An assisted powerbomb. Bringing down Phantom. Murphy. Wait a minute. Bulldozer made it back to his feet. Mason underestimated. Bulldozer thought he was done. He's still in it. Off the rope. Neck breaker. But Mason trying to go for a shot. And Bulldozer went on. Oh, wait, he caught Mason. Down he goes off the super kick. Needed a jaw of Slade. And just like that, the Deadshot gang is back in this one. Slade is in trouble. Slade now is in trouble. Mason is down. This could be the chance that the Deadshot gang needed to get back in this one. Mason get back in the ring. But nice counter. Nice awareness on the part of Phantom. Realizing his surroundings. Escapes as soon as possible. Sends Mason to the floor. Oh, boot to the face by Slade. Chop block to the knee. Down goes Bulldozer again. Slade. Got Phantom. Going for a spear. Nails it. Nailed the spear. Both parties are down. Mason down. And he's getting him in the corner. Probably need to get Mason. Mason's hurrying. Mason trying to scurry back to the apron. And fast as he can, he made it. Bulldozer also made it. Tag is made. They got one more shot if they can do it. This one can be over. That assisted powerbomb again. Cover. This is a wrap here. 2. Got him. These two teams went to war tonight. And the Hounds walked out victorious. The Hounds of Aegis here wins this. I think you said maybe they're a grudge settle or a grudge set yet to continue.